Alright guys, it's time to talk about Core DAO on the channel once again. Now we last talked about that on April 16th. So I'm probably going to show you that in a minute if I don't forget where that exactly is. However, I want to show you the volume profile basically first. Now, we can see that we are coming up to kind of a bigger node. Actually, it's the second biggest little volume candle, we can call it. And basically, when we get above about $1.20, is when you see a significant drop off in volume. So we're still not there. We're just now getting to that point basically, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to push through that. But once we do, guys, it's just going to be a rocket ship up. Now, let me put this on a daily time frame. I want to show you April 16th. That was right here when we did the video. And I did show you, this cup and handle has a possibility of playing out, but we are kind of going sideways a little bit. Now, we are higher than where we were on the 16th, which is, fine, but we're just going a little bit slower than probably what we should for a cup and handle. Now, it doesn't have to follow this exactly. There are deviations like this or this. You can see this. Now, if we get like something like this, then yeah, I would say we're probably still in the cup and handle pattern, but we just have to wait and see. Be patient, guys. Now, on the other hand, we do have this resistance here that has just been keeping us down for pretty much, since April of 2024. Now, I know you see like some small, breakouts here where it tried to break out, but for the most part, it's been keeping us down. So, anyways, let's go back here. Now, once we get above this, if we were to do that today, that would be about 89 cents. I don't think there's going to be anything that really, propels us above that today. We're only up about 3.5 or 4% right now. It's not that much, but we are starting to get above this resistance here at 77.58 cents. So that's actually a good thing. We need to close a weekly candle above that, and that would make this support. So getting out of this Fibonacci would be about, let's just say, 94 cents, and then we have $1.25 basically to take out here in a weekly time frame. So that's the next several resistances to look for, guys. Now let's take a quick look at the RSI and Stochk RSI here. The Stochk RSI is overbought. The RSI here is just, it's working its way towards overbought, but still not there just yet. 4-hour time frame, let's take a look. It is coming up pretty heavily. Just about to get overbought, though, on the Stochk. Just slightly pointed up on the RSI, so still okay here, but yeah, going to be giving mixed signals soon. The daily time frame, it is actually in the oversold territory on the Stochk, and is pointed up, pretty heavily here on the RSI. So that actually looks okay. Now the weekly time frame, it is overbought actually on the Stochk. Right in the middle, pointed slightly down, but it's right in the middle here on the RSI. Now the monthly time frame, let's see if it's printing anything. On the Stochk, it's not printing anything, but basically it's fairly low on the RSI. So yeah, I would say may get a short-term bounce here, but I don't know. I think pretty much it's played out. It's it's moved today, honestly. So I don't think we're going to get much more. But if we do, I would say probably the maximum is up here at this resistance. Now, looking at the tokenomics of Core DAO, guys, basically there's 2.1 billion. Total supply has already been created. Only a little bit less than half of that is circulating. So that actually isn't too bad, guys. 1 billion circulating basically. All-time high was $6.14, and that's 2 years ago. 87% discount at the moment. So, yeah, I mean, can it make it back to 614? Let's see. Let's look at the Fibonacci where this says it can actually go, though. Let me zoom out here. Let's put it on a weekly time frame just to make it smaller. And, the top of the Fibonacci goes all the way up to about $12, guys. So, could it reach $12 with 1 billion out? Yeah, maybe. But, in my opinion, I would probably start to sell somewhere around the $7 to maybe $10 mark. I don't think it's going to go all the way up to $12 this cycle. Just at this point, things are just really, struggling. All altcoins are really struggling, and yeah, we'll probably start selling about $7, honestly. But yeah, it probably could take out its all-time high, I think. Taking a look at Bitcoin, it is finding support on a daily time frame here at 103,381. We're sitting about 60-70 bucks above that right now. So let's see where this falls at the end of the day, but we have found support the past few days here, so I do expect we will probably find support here again today. Now, Ethereum, looking at this on a 1 hour time frame, yeah, we have broken down under the 2,500 mark basically here, and I did make a video last night, and I think we were around 2,600. We had just broken under the trend line that I had put here. And yeah, that's what we did, guys. We broke down, and I said that we would probably retest 2,500, and so yeah, that's where we find ourselves. Now you can see on the hourly time frame, we have come up to try to get above this several times in the last few hours, but we haven't been able to do so. Looking at the total market cap, we are falling under 1.19 trillion actually at the moment, which is not good. On the daily time frame, this is what this looks like, but it's still a long day to go. Maybe we find support here. Maybe we come back up, and let's see what happens by the end of the day. Now, dominance, guys, is getting a bounce, so I'm not too happy about that. The last 3 days have been green. We did get a green hammer candle yesterday, and yeah, it's not looking good, guys. So, but in my opinion, I do think we're going to get that bounce, but I don't think we're going to break this high up here again. So, but you never know, guys. I just think that the dominance is probably done. Probably eventually it's going to break this 2.5 year trend line, but we have to be patient. Now, altcoin season index at a 22, guys. It did go a little bit lower, I think. I think I refreshed this right before the video. It was like a 24. And yeah, so not looking good. When the dominance goes up, this goes down. Now, the CME futures closed at 104,425 on a weekly time frame, so not much lower than where it opened pretty much for the week. Now, the dollar index on the daily is actually consolidating pretty much between 101.15 and 100.38. So it is coming down though the last few days. And it's getting a little bit of a bounce today, but yeah, it has come down from up here at about almost 102. Liquidation heat map shows almost 300 million have been wrecked in the last 24 hours. It's mostly longs though, so you can see 250 million in longs have been wrecked. Now the fear and greed, it's up to 74 again, so we've been between like 70 and 74 for like a week now. We haven't broken that range in either direction. The bull market peak indicators, guys, still 0 from 30. It's still 100% hold. The best indicator, in my opinion, Pi cycle top indicator. It does look like it wants to come back up, but it's still pretty far from crossing, and this is a very slow indicator too. Now, next week on the economic calendar, guys, there's not too much going on. We do have a lot of speakers starting on Sunday. And we do have 4 speakers on Monday. We do have this U.S. leading index, which, from 1 to 10, I would say it's like a 3 or a 4 importance. Now, Tuesday, just 1 speaker. Wednesday, almost nothing, guys. Really, we don't have anything to look forward to, not even a speaker. Thursday, we have jobless claims. We have PMI. We have manufacturing here. We do have a speaker. So a little bit going on Thursday. Now, Friday is pretty much just 1 speaker here. And that's it, guys. Now, looking at FedWatch tools, there's 92% that believe we're not getting a cut next month. 8% still holding out hope. Crypto bubbles looks pretty ugly, guys. Only a few greens here. Even Core right now is not doing so well. I think that's on the hourly, but okay, 3.1% on the day right now. So not much pumping, guys. Sorry. But yeah, Core we haven't done in a while. That's why I'm doing the video now. Now, if you want to stake your Core, guys, go to Coinondo, and you can see that there's 3 deals found. However, I'm staking mine on BitGet, and that's where they have the best deal. But Bitrue, Bybit, and HTX all have, Core staking. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with your friends. Look at some of the deals I have with the exchanges below. If you sign up through me, of course, it helps me a lot. And if you want to become a member of the channel for $2, I will put you in the Telegram group. And yeah, I will forward the MEXC measurements. Like, I'm not logged in right now, but that doesn't really matter. But I will forward those measurements to the group so you know what's going on, when it happens, and how strong that news actually is. But yeah, MEXC is actually a very good tool for trading, guys. Like I said before, especially if you're trading stocks, you know, check this out. And yeah, thank you guys, and I'll keep making these videos for you in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one.